Over a beer. Old Brewski.
Brewski with the boys. We got Dan House here with my buddy
Simone
Gilchrist.
Simone having a beer.
And we're just gonna talk about
some hot topics we got today.
Yeah, we got some hot topics.
We're gonna be talking about fear boners, which I know everybody's dying to hear about.
Mm-hmm.
Especially our opinions on them.
We'll jump into it.
Yeah. Our third topic, we'll be talking about farting in public.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna get in touch with our feminine side.
Yeah, and what it takes to be a man, what it takes to to enter that femininity.
That's it. And then we're gonna end it off with the finer things in life.
Finer things in life.
Really
those little small things that just make you smile.
Really narrow it down to help you guys through your days.
Yeah. So, and you know what it is. You know what it is.
You know what it is. All right, we're just gonna start off this show with the first topic about fear boners.
Ooh, the fear boner.
Let's educate the crowd with what a fear boner really is. Dad, what is a fear boner to you?
Fear boner, I would say fear boner is when you have your shaft hard in the worst environment.
Yeah, it's like going down a roller coaster
or
something. Scared, you're scared.
You're in class, you got your friggin'
standing up in front of your peers.
Yeah, standing at your peers. You might be in
a speech
in a room full of your friends, and that could be awkward because they're all males.
It's very true. What do you think? Girls, do girls find it alright when a guy...
I don't think girls know about the fear boner.
Have you ever got a fear boner from a girl?
Well,
I think you're so scared of her that you just got a boner.
Usually when I get boners are because I'm turned on by the girl, but I've never feared...
You never
had a fear boner towards a girl. No, I don't think so. Sometimes, to be honest, it just erupts in the weirdest places.
Yes.
Like
church.
Church, maybe for some people, maybe. But for me, it was like I was on the bus and I'd be sleeping and I'd wake up for some reason.
Hard as a rock.
Right before I get to school, hard as a friggin' nail.
Was it just because you were in fear of going to school?
It could be.
You just didn't like school.
You know what? It could be. I haven't really tapped into that until now.
Very true.
But as soon as I arrive at some place, I might just actually get hard as a rock.
Yes, it's a growing concern amongst men.
Did I plan on getting hard? No.
Nobody plans for it. It's just something that happens.
Did I want to get hard?
Depends.
Debatable. But what about you, Simon? Have you experienced a fear boner anywhere?
Lots. Let me tell you. No, as a child, Halloween was the worst night of my life. I mean, when a girl is approached by a fear boner.
What do they think about the fear boner?
Yeah, are they, impressed? Or are they
disgusted? Are they reluctant? Are they...
Did they get after it? I don't know. That's something that you, as listeners, need to comment and subscribe to our podcast and let us know what you guys think. Women think of fear boners.
Well, in my opinion, I don't think I've ever shown anybody my fear boner.
I hope not.
For obvious reasons. But, I mean, I'm not opposed to maybe one day showing it off. Yeah. I mean,
show that rod off.
I mean, embrace your manhood, you know. Yeah. I don't believe that we should be hiding our fear boners. I believe that...
No, and especially in today's society where it's just be natural. Yeah, be natural. Be free, Yeah. It's hard enough that we have to wear clothes.
Yeah, it is brutal.
I know. If it was my idea, we'd be naked all the time.
If I could be walking around with fear boner all day, I would do it.
He would do it.
I would do it.
You heard it here, folksy. He would do it. For a little lighter topic.
Let's go for a stroll.
Let's go for a stroll down the lane. And we're going to talk about something that I think is embarrassing to a lot of people.
Yeah, it might be more for guys.
All right. Yeah. Farting in public.
Farting in public.
Is that okay?
Is farting okay in itself? And
that is true.
It's a natural bodily function.
It comes out of you.
It comes out of you. You poop. You pee. You come. They're all natural.
They're all natural. Well, think about it this way. This is what I have a problem with. I'm done at work. I'm on the subway. Mm-hmm. I've been sitting in it to get downtown back to the oil place. You were on there for 40 minutes.
Oh, you're bothered. You're bothered.
And and you're just holding this one in.
It's a big one.
It's a big one. It's a big one. and you're almost home. You're about 5 minutes from home, and there's nothing you can do.
Been there, done that.
You try to think to yourself mentally, like, I'm not going to let this one out. And I remember the one time I stood up, and I just and I think I sharted, a bit, but...
Do you go through a filtering process of, like, who's around me?
I do. I took a nice look around, and I made sure there was no women or children around. I didn't want to hurt their lives in any way.
Are you more embarrassed to fart in front of women?
Yes.
Guys? Yeah?
Yes. Oh, for sure. I can fart all the time in guys,
Yeah, I think it's...
and family members. I don't care. But
more of a comfort zone.
Being in public, not around people you don't know, and just letting one rip, I think is I don't think you should do that, I think a lot of people are not impressed.
For me, lactose is a problem. It's been a problem in my family for generations, and it seems to open up the bowels pretty big.
Let it off.
So sometimes when...
In your words, letting the floodgates out.
Letting the floodgates out. Yeah. So when I know I've had a cup of coffee with maybe cream, little dabble of cream here and there, maybe a bowl of cereal, I know what kind of day I'm going to have. So I try not to put myself into these positions. Yes, but you know what? You can't hold back from him.
It does matter what foods you eat. I mean, if you eat some greasy McDonald's, just terrible food, you're gonna have fart. You're gonna be farting.
Which is crazy
everywhere.
Because I don't know how girls don't fart after that stuff.
And you wonder, do girls' farts smell good?
Their farts are internal. They just fart inside them. That's what I think.
Because I've heard girls fart before, but not a lot. Not as common as guys,
No.
Which is crazy.
It doesn't seem to be as common.
I guess it's not ladylike.
No.
But why? Why isn't it ladylike to fart?
Yeah, that is a whole nother topic. Why isn't ladies?
Next week.
We'll definitely bring that one up next week. Here, I'll throw you a story about in the elevator. Everybody's been there.
Yeah, we've all been there.
But yeah, well, I let one just annihilate the elevator. I just let it go.
Yeah,
and then I had a crowd of Asians walking, and I felt horrible. I felt the lowest of the low because
could they smell it right away?
Oh, it smelled like old turkey.
Oh,
cheese, like beef and cheese turkey.
That's a rumbler.
That's been sitting for days, oof. And they had to. I felt embarrassed. That probably wasn't a good idea. I probably should have.
You probably shit yourself.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those are the worst times.
It was a long time ago, but
it's a
tough topic, But I feel like men should be able to fart. As simple as that.
Well, it's not a crime.
No, it's not a crime.
It's not a crime to fart.
You can be discreet if you want, or you can just embrace it.
But, there's those people when you're in public and you walk by somebody sitting down, or you sit down beside somebody and you let
a
one
little bit of a toot.
You go,
it's like, if anything, it's a little bit of, hey,
how are you doing?
Hello.
I mean, if somebody sat beside me farted, I'd laugh. I mean, it was funny. I'd make my day.
I'd probably return him with a little bit of
Get a fart war going on with him. Yeah. I mean, it adds comedy to you.
I could see this. One day this will be like a comfort zone.
Yeah, for sure. When it's socially acceptable
to fart
anywhere.
That's definitely
beside
a dream.
anyone.
I mean,
it's a dream. It's the American dream.
It's a dream. But as for farting, give it your all. You only live once.
Let it blow out, man, as hard as you can.
Cut.
So another thing that's closely related to what we're talking about
close to home.
Is go to the washroom in public places, like peeing and pooping. Like, what is your game plan when you're going into a public restroom? You know there's going to be bacteria everywhere. Oh. Are you just a guy that puts your bare ass on that thing and just...
Honestly, I haven't been known to put my bare ass on anything like that, no.
All right,
I usually take the...
Are you a standard?
I take the time.
Okay.
Sometimes I squat, depending on
Squat it out.
The environment. But usually I'll take the paper and I'll slightly, gently place it on the thing. Because you know what? I don't want that bacteria on my ass.
No. I mean, you could get stuff.
You could get stuff. Herpes, STDs,
all the things,
chlamydia,
everything,
and like the list goes on. So no, I would say no.
I think that's a big play on a lot of people's part is taking toilet paper, putting it on the toilet seat, and covering your butt.
I think a lot of people do that.
Not covering your butt, but you get what I'm saying.
You gotta watch your butt.
Yeah, gotta watch your butt. And I think peeing in like outhouses or.
What about say you're in the woods,
Yeah.
I don't know why you're there, but you could be near a park or something. Mm-hmm. And you have to go, and you realize you're not going to make it to any kind of public bathroom.
Nope.
And you got to take a deuce, and she's a hefty one because you have to take it. So what do?
Well, there's been one time in my life. One time.
So this is really close.
This is real close to home. It was.
You don't have to. You don't have to talk about it.
Oh, I am okay to talk about this. I'm okay to talk about it. I do believe we were camping at some point in my life. I remember we couldn't find. I didn't want to poo in. They have a little hole there. You just squat.
A pool.
A pool hole. Basically, yeah. And I wasn't even thinking about it, and I took the poop, but then I didn't think, what am I going to wipe myself with?
No.
So there I'm standing out in the wilderness, cold, my legs are shaking. I just took a poop. What am I going to wipe myself
with? Last resort, your hand, but you don't want to.
What I did do, I picked the tree above me.
Yeah.
I grabbed some maple leaves. I know what you're going to say.
Fucking
I thought you were going to completely go around. You'd be like, you're a disgrace to Canada. No, I took it, I wiped it, and I got on with my day. Moved on.
You moved on that quick, eh?
Yeah, I never did it again because I just did not like the feel of gritty leaves on my butt. But
I think I'd be comfortable pooping, in a public place.
Yeah.
I know I've taken many dumps in the lake, and I still to this day do. What's wrong with a little bit of lake and feces?
Don't go swim with Dan.
Yeah. Peeing in the lake.
Even in pools.
I mean, you're basically one with the environment. You're just this Mother Nature you're talking about.
Let's be real for a second.
Yeah.
You're in a hot tub. It's warm. Mm-hmm. And warm water makes you have to pee.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say you haven't peed in a hot tub with a crowded hot tub...
I have definitely peed in a hot tub before.
I'm sure I noticed. And I was like, if he's doing it, I'm doing it.
Yeah. If anything, I got a little bit nicer than that.
Exactly.
So,
that's it. All right, go on. I mean, that's enough to talk about poo and pee. Let's talk about something else. What do you want to talk about?
Touch with the feminist. Stop, fuck.
Feminism. Let's get into feminism. What is it to be, get into your feminine side?
How does it? How should you feel?
Yeah, or how do you know you're getting in touch with your feminine side?
That's hard. That's a hard one because
I think I
don't even know if I'm in touch with my masculine side.
You're a lost god.
Well, I feel like it's an attractive tribute to a male.
Do you think girls are attracted to guys? This is what I think. You know how girls hang around a lot of homosexual guys?
Is that something that they do?
Well, it's because girls can relate to them about feminine stuff.
So girls relate to girls.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah, because gay guys are more feminine than.
But there's a fine line you cannot cross. Once you've gone over that line, either you gotta you're pretty much gay.
Gay, or you're just being feminine.
Butt stuff. You like butt stuff.
That is crossing the
line. But I think you should be able to push that line a little bit.
What, with butt stuff?
With your feminine side.
I don't know what about that.
I mean, what is feminine? What to you is feminine?
I think it's doing girly stuff. Doing your hair. Taking care of yourself.
That's feminine.
But I don't know. Just reading. I think reading is kind of a girly thing.
What do you think you've tapped into?
Feminine?
Yeah, your feminine side.
Drinking. I've noticed that I think you could agree on this, is Cosmopolitans, Shirley Temple, all those really delicious girly drinks.
That's my dirty little secret right there.
That's getting in touch with your feminine side. It's that nice cold amber beer.
Guys sometimes they feel like they got to be that guy, that husky like.
But I think girls like a guy that's a little softer.
Girls that can maybe turn a little switch. I think we're on something.
On off.
But
I don't know. It can go either way. A lot of girls. That's
getting in touch with your feminine side right now.
Like guys that are really, not clean shaven, just musky dudes, you know.
Because you can.
They like the clear line.
Yeah.
Of a feminine guy to a butch, mean, bearded lumberjack type of dude.
I think it's a mixture of both, and it makes quite the treat.
Quite the treat. I mean, if you got both, if you're a guy, and you're a lumberjack type.
But then you got that soft personality that just.
I mean, you're fit.
That just ropes them in.
Yeah, you're gonna be roping in 9s and 10s for sure.
Yeah, I know. And making
babies.
So shout out to all you guys who are a little bit feminine.
A little faggy on the side.
Yeah. just embrace it, because
girls dig it.
Yeah, they're gonna love you for it, and you're gonna love yourself for it.
Yeah, so. And don't do butt stuff.
Yeah,
we're not saying don't. I mean,
yeah,
that's just totally up to you.
I've got nothing against butt stuff. Clearly, I wash my butt.
Yeah, same.
But I mean that's a whole other topic. We'll get to next week probably.
Next week. We're going next week. Okay. All right, we're gonna end this podcast off on the hot topic of the finer things in life.
But we will be back next week, Saturday.
You better believe it.
Subscribe.
What is some of those little things in life that you just hold on to that you can't get rid of that you need on a daily basis, maybe?
Well, that I'm actually glad you asked. I'm always looking for a smile, maybe a little bit of a bright light.
You like when that girl walk by, give you a little. How you doing?
That's a confident boost. But what really makes me smile is those little things like having a little glass of wine by the fireplace.
Oh, so you mean like moments, like like taking a walk in the woods.
Taking a walk in the woods in your parks, maybe schools.
All right.
Sounds like Captain Predator. But sometimes what? For instance, you go hide something that you like. Maybe sometimes I'll hide a little bit of a little candy bar in my wallet. Maybe a week later I find it. Maybe a month later, maybe I don't find it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I do find it, it's like. It's the best. It's
like finding a $20 bill in a coat that you didn't notice that.
And it's those little small things. You got to trick yourself. You can't have your mind.
You got to make those moments happen.
Yeah, and that's like I challenge you guys out there. Hide something that you really like.
Not your car keys.
Not your car keys. But hide maybe a little treat. Under your sock or.
Just don't leave it there for a while. Yeah, maybe not food,
or maybe in the bathtub, or and then once you find it, you're honestly it will make your day. I guarantee you. Yeah, it's something you gotta do, and I challenge you guys out there, and just it could be a chocolate bar, it could be a bottle.
Money. It could be money.
It could be a bottle of whiskey. Just don't keep it in the car though.
Yeah. Don't want the cops finding that one.
We're definitely not promoting.
Yes. We're not promoting drinking and driving. Don't drink and drive. Trust me.
Yeah. For me though, I find all these little small things that just.
Is there one thing you said? The smile. Little smile, a girl walks by. Is that the one thing?
Confidence boost. Yeah, all that stuff. You add it up, and life is good. Life is good.
Life is good. Yeah,
you gotta feel good to look good. You just gotta live in the moment.
The little thing for me is buying new clothes, like a fresh new outfit. Oh. That is a huge. That's just a little thing in my life that I just love to do.
Wow, you're treating yourself.
I treat that exactly.
And some people think they don't deserve themselves, but
you all deserve something.
You all deserve yourself.
I don't mean. Is that it? Is that it for this podcast?
Yeah, come on, definitely subscribe to us next week. Our show will be airing.
Like, share.
Yeah, like, share.
I don't really know how this works, but...
And even if you subscribe, you can also talk to other members and socialize and just get yourself on the grid.
And if you guys have some hot questions you want to...
Hot topics.
If you guys want us to answer because of our big heads and knowledge, we can give a lot of...
Yeah, just put that bear in our ear.
All right.
Peace out.
Peace out, dudes.